EgyptAir 921, read your check, please. So still have the same problem. I'll try one more time here. Let's go. Okay, I think it's working now.
International Airport departure arrival Delta 1230 Zulu. Expect ILS approach landing 30 right departure in use. Caution flocks of birds in the vicinity of the aerodrome. Wind 030.
Okay. Commander Captain Oken. 07 Oken. Las Vegas is very far away. Actually, I have a couple of flights in and from Las Vegas. But because of the time zone, so it's always dark over there. But I might do it actually. Maybe tonight. Okay. So this time now, today, so I have this flight from, what it's called, Bahrain, west to Cairo. Okay, so I'll be flying with the camera on the instruments. Just going to get rid of the stairs outside. I don't understand what happened since I downloaded the 777. A lot of things not working, like this CDU program doesn't seem to work. Finally I got it. Let me see. Because what I'm basically doing, I'm using my tablet as FMC. So if anyone interested in cheap solution for FMC for the Boeing 737, so I would really recommend this Fergo MCDU, as you see. Probably can see it, so I can just control it. And it responds really fast. It's just beautiful. So this is how I'll be controlling it. First, I'm going to get rid of the stairs. I don't know why by default I guess we are releasing the stairs by now. Yep. Stairs are releasing. Perfect. Okay. That's our flight plan. I'm not sure what's wrong here. Oh, there we go. Got scared for a moment. I wonder if I can request a fueling and boarding at the same time. Let me try. GSX, blah, 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 latest. Huh? Outdated. Don't worry about it. Sim brief, okay. Request fueling.
Refueling truck is on its way.
Perfect.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it.
Oh, very good. Ah, here's a fuel.
Fuel truck is in position. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and asked to do it. Please use your airplane fuel system to set the desired fuel quantity.
I don't think I've ever done it with the PMDG before. I'm pretty sure we're supposed to have a dude jumping out of this truck and physically refueling the aircraft. Just want to be sure that it's refueling. $9,975, that's about 10,000. Okay. Perfect.
Boarding requested. Passengers boarding started.
Actually, I'm not sure who am I supposed to be talking to. I think Bahrain 127525.
Wind 030 at 06. Visual cap OK. Temperature for 1. Dew point 10. QNH 999. Hectopascals. Cows. End of ASUS Delta. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Delta.
Delta.
Bahrain International Airport departure arrival Delta 1230 Zulu. Expect ILS approach landing 30 right departure in use. Caution slots at birth in the vicinity of the aerodrome. Wind 030 at 06. Visual cap OK. Temperature for 1. Dew point 10. QNH 999. Hectopascals. End of ASUS Delta. Advise on initial contact. You have information. Delta.
What did she say? Departure, I
Bahrain
think.
International Airport departure arrival Delta 1230 Zulu. Expect ILS approach landing 30 right departure in use. Caution slots at birth in the vicinity of the aerodrome. Wind 03.
Okay, 30 in use. Perfect.
Edward, X-ray, Quebec, down in Quebec again. Come on. Get on there, 714, contact now, Jeddah 1265, bye-bye.
126, decimal 5, Iran 714, salam alaikum, thank you.
Get on there, 714, sadly, Jeddah just went offline. Now, over the advisory, 1228, bye-bye.
Okay. It's going to be 30, so I would expect... oh, they don't have sets in here. Strange. Anyways. Good afternoon, Bahrain with you, EgyptAir 921. Headgate number 6 with information Delta on port. Request an IFR clearance to Cairo International.
It is an 921, get cleared to Cairo, inshallah, via Bravo 457 NARMI. Climb initially 4,000 feet and squawk 4443.
44443. We are cleared to Cairo. Initial climb 4,000 feet and squawking 4443. However, I didn't quite get the departure.
Yep, that's radar vector departure via the airbase.
Okay, affirmative. So it's going to be, we're expecting 30 right for departure, and it's going to be vector right after departure. EgyptAir 921.
921, we read back correct information. Delta section is 999, Pascal's report ready for start.
We'll go. Okay. So, departure as expected 30 right, no sets. That's done. Perfect. Okay, plan is loaded.
Radio, I'm ready for exercise. Six three Quebec Pascal message. 70 up 237 there for our pre-count sheet. You can climb and maintain 360.
It was 443. Charlie. Okay, my lady, are you ready?
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the gate. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. Will be a left seat takeoff using rated thrust. NTIs will be off. Standard reject actions to V1 as brief from V1, or if the call is to continue, I will continue to take off as per standard company procedures. The engine out procedure today is as per the chart. We're under our maximum landing weight, so we're okay to make an immediate return. Okay, all going well. The departure routing will be via the ATC. No noise abatement procedures required. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best as we can. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Perfect. Aircraft is loaded. Flaps 5. Okay, so we have V2 143. Is it initial climb 4000?
RBS605 leaving my space tether is offline over to advisory 128, bye-bye.
Switching to advisory RBS 605 delay.
Good stuff. Cruising 380. Okay, this one is set.
Before start, originating checklist.
Before start, originating checklist. Logbook.
Aboard.
Landing gear pins.
3 aboard.
Fire warning and overheat.
Checked.
Start levers.
Cut off.
Stab, trim, cutout switches.
Normal.
Lights test.
Checked.
FMC.
Program.
Briefings.
Complete.
Oxygen mask and quantity.
Checked.
EECs.
On.
Navigation switches.
Normal.
Display switches.
Auto and normal.
Fuel.
1010 kilograms. Cleared with 10100 kilograms. On board, center pumps off.
Passenger signs.
Auto
Window heat.
on.
Hydraulic pumps.
A's off, B's on.
Pressurization.
Set auto.
Flight instruments.
Set.
Auto brake.
Air India 116, contact UAE
RTO.
13215.
Takeoff warning horn.
Checked.
Parking brake.
Set.
Transponder.
TA array.
Aileron and rudder trim.
Centered.
Before start,
Air India
originating
116,
checklist
contact
complete.
UAE 13215.
Before push checklist.
0 fuel weight.
Hold on, woman.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome aboard Flight 921 with service to Egypt. Our flight time will be roughly 2 hours and 39 minutes.
Hello,
Now that the
Captain.
cabin door
We
is
are ready
closed,
for
please make
pushback.
sure that all devices are in airplane mode and your large devices are now shut down and stowed. Please fasten your seatbelt and make sure that all tray tables and seat backs are in a full upright and locked position for departure. Cabin crew, secure doors for departure.
Chart checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Okay, AP is running. Releasing.
Lock in gear.
Set.
Takeoff weight.
Cross-checked.
PWB remarks.
Reviewed.
N1s.
Auto. Set.
Runway.
Runway 30 right. Set.
Flaps.
PWB 5. CDU 5.
V speeds.
133135143 set.
Stab trim.
4.0 units.
Minimum cleanup altitude.
1500 set.
Flight deck door.
Lights out.
Before push checklist complete.
EgyptAir 921, we're ready for push and start.
Hello, Turkish Fan Charlie Lima with you, flight level 370 inbound, brought out.
I'm not sure what happened, he was online. Bahrain, are you reading us? Oh boy.
Turkish Fan Charlie Lima is making this is my last transmission.
Sorry, I didn't catch what you're saying. Do you hear the rate, the ATC?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm not receiving anything from Bahrain. I think he's going offline or something. Okay, that's a very strange situation. I don't know if I should push and start myself. No. I guess let's go. I'm not gonna wait. He can just contact me. Changing to Unicom.
EgyptAir 921, sorry, say again.
Sir, we have been trying to get in touch with you for quite some time now, and we didn't get an answer.
Yeah, because the track audio for some reason got dropped down and I just back on the frequency. I never knew someone was calling me.
No worries, sir. You are all right. So, EgyptAir 921, we are ready for push and start.
No problem. Push and start is approved. Facing east, taxiway Zulu.
Push and start approved. Facing east will be on taxiway Zulu for EgyptAir 921. Okay, he wants us east, so that would be nose to the left.
370 inbound delivery.
Turkish 1 Charlie Lima, Bahrain radar, hello, good evening, FedScock 2264.
Request pushback and start clearance.
Emirates
Ground,
570,
Egypt
on
Air
the frequency.
921. Requesting pushback and start clearance. Okay, clear to push and start. Egypt Air 921.
Turn left, direct Egnim.
Left Egnim. Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Start engine 2.
Starting engine 2.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the screen for an important safety demonstration. Thank you for flying with us.
سيدتي وسادتي، نرجو الانتباه أثناء شرح وسائل وإجراءات الأمان
Oil pressure.
الموجودة على الطائرة في حالة حدوث أي طارئ لا قدر الله. عند وقوع أي طارئ نرجو منكم التوجه إلى مقاعدكم والجلوس في وضع سليم والتأكد من ربط الأحزمة. وفي حالة انخفاض الضغط داخل الطائرة ستتدلى من الأعلى أقنعة الأكسجين. قوموا بسحبها ووضعها على وجوهكم لتتمكنوا من التنفس بصورة طبيعية. وفي حالة وجود دخان داخل الطائرة أثناء عملية الإخلاء ستضاء علامات في أرضية الطائرة ترشدكم إلى المخارج الرئيسية الموجودة هنا وهنا. أما في حالة سقوط الطارئ يرجى منكم الجلوس في مقاعدكم وربط الأحزمة ووضع اليدين فوق الرأس مع الانحناء بين الركبتين. ونذكركم بضرورة إغلاق أي معدات كهربائية متاحة للاستخدام على الطائرة. هذه التعليمات
I don't understand the people going online on VATSIM and they have kids and like they're having a party in the cockpit. Jesus.
أثناء استعراضنا لوسائل وإجراءات السلامة الموجودة على متن طائرة مصر للطيران.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The operation of the following items is forbidden during takeoff, landing, and when the seatbelt sign is on. Cassette players, electronic games,
Start engine 1.
computers,
Starting engine
compact
1.
players, radio and TV receivers, portable video cameras, DVDs, VCDs, voice recorders, electric shavers, or similar battery-powered electrical and electronic equipment. The operation
Oil
of the
pressure.
following items is forbidden during the entire flight. Radio transmitters, mobile phones, walkie-talkies, remote-controlled toys, wireless networking devices,
We have a good engine
or
start.
any equipment
You can
not
disconnect.
transmitting electromagnetic waves.
Light off. Roll back.
Tow truck disconnected. Bypass pin removed. Left is clear, right is clear.
Plus 5.
Standing by
Ladies and
flaps.
gentlemen, all portable electronic equipment and mobile phones should be switched off as we are now about to start our pre-flight safety briefing. We are now going to take you through our safety procedures and equipment. As this information is for your benefit, we ask you to watch and listen carefully. The safety card in your seat area shows details of escape routes, oxygen masks, and life jackets. It also shows the bracing position, which you must adopt in an emergency landing. In the unlikely event of having to use the escape slide, leave all hand baggage behind and remove high-heeled shoes as they may tear the slide. Please now ensure that your table is folded away, your seat back is upright with the armrest down and your seat belt fastened. The seat belt is fastened and
Before
adjusted
taxi
like
checklist.
this
Electrical.
and unfastened
Generators
like
on.
this.
Probe heat.
When the fasten
On.
seat belt signs
Anti-ice.
are on, you must
Off.
go
Flight
back to
controls.
your seat and fasten your seat belt securely.
Free.
Flight deck windows.
For your own comfort and
Closed
safety,
and locked.
we
Flaps.
recommend you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times and visible.
CDU 5
to avoid
indicates
being
5.
disturbed in
Green
flight.
light.
Before taxi checklist complete.
If the cabin air supplies
Clear
fail,
left.
Clear right.
oxygen will be provided. Masks like this will appear
EgyptAir 921, we
automatically.
are ready to taxi.
Stay in your seat and pull a mask towards you. This will open your oxygen supply. Place the mask over your mouth and nose like this and breathe normally, adjusting the band to secure it.
We're ready for departure.
Do make sure your own mask is fitted before helping anyone else.
I mean, there are literally three aircraft in the
Your life
vicinity.
jacket is underneath
So I
or
don't understand
beside
what is
your
the delay.
seat. In the event of landing on water,
Request
remove the life
taxi
jacket
clearance.
from its
Ground.
container
Good
and put it
afternoon.
over your
Egypt
head.
Air 921.
Pass the
Ready to
tapes around
taxi.
your waist and tie them securely in a double bow at the side. To inflate,
Clear to
pull the red
taxi.
toggle as
Egypt
shown.
Air 921.
The air can be topped up by using the mouthpiece. There is a whistle
Egypt
here
Air
for attracting
921, we
attention.
added it. Oh, that
Do
was
not
really good.
inflate your life jacket until you are outside the aircraft. We will supply life cots for babies and life jackets for infants. Finally, ladies and gentlemen, please study the safety card and take notice of the fasten seatbelt sign. May we remind you that electrical portable items such as games, computing and word processing equipment may interfere with the aircraft systems and must be switched off during takeoff and landing. Portable telephones must be switched off while the aircraft engines are running. As this is a no-smoking service,
Egypt
the
Air
no-smoking
921, we're
signs
ready to
will
taxi.
remain on for the duration of the flight. Smoking is not permitted at any time whilst on board. If you have any questions, please ask one of the crew. Thank you.
Taxiing to holding point Alpha 9er, that's runway 30 right, via Zulu, Romeo, and Alpha, QNH 9er, Egypt Air 9er21.
Emirates 578, resume your own navigation, track direct position, get bow.
Resume navigation, direct gate, Emirates 578.
33 Hotel Lima, Bahrain radar. Hello, radar identifying passing 260 now. Climb maintain flight level 300. And just to confirm, Turkish, your final level requested 400. Roger, you can continue your climb to flight level 400 now.
I don't see Alpha at all. Something weird is this.
Turkish 1 Charlie Lima, when ready, descend flight level 310, level soft.
Runway descent flight level 310, level transfer, Turkish 1 Charlie Lima.
Emirates 578, I see you going off the track now. If you cannot follow, please, I would ask.
Bro, I'm going there, bro, relax. The plane is turning.
Emirates 578, if you cannot follow the flight plan, I would ask you to please disconnect because it's causing issues and conflicts with the traffic flying on the network.
Emirates 578, I'm turning, bro.
Egypt Air 921, just to confirm with you, sir. Taxiway Alpha, this is the old runway, is that correct?
Confirm, sir, it's used as Alpha now, and the scenery is shown as the runway. Real life, it also shows as the runway, but now it's converted to taxiway Alpha.
Perfect, thank you for clearing Egypt Air 921. Okay,
No problem.
so it is old one, because I was very confused, it's showing runway. Right, so we're just turning left Zulu. Okay.
Turkish 1 Charlie Lima confirm 310 or 210.
Yeah, level 310 by also.
Roger 310 Turkish 1 Charlie Lima, thank you.
So we're going left into Romeo, then Alpha, right.
Descend to 310 Turkish 1 Charlie Lima.
Approaching. 1, 2, right. On runway. 1, 2, right.
Departure plan checklist. FMC.
Program
Briefings.
complete.
PWB remarks.
Reviewed.
N1s.
Auto set.
Runway.
Runway 30 right set.
Flaps.
Shit.
2240 for Qatari 760.
Jesus.
TWB 5 CDU 5
V speeds.
133135143 set.
Stab trim.
Flight level 390.
4.0 units.
Minimum cleanup altitude.
1500 set.
Flight deck door.
Turkish 1 Charlie Lima, contact UAE 13215.
13215 Turkish 1 Charlie Lima, see ya.
Correct. Qatari 76 Quebec, radar identified, flight level 370, indicating for now, flight level 330, level that now. 901 call, please check in box 2251.
Say again, please.
Turkish 901 call, set box 2251.
Roger, craft 2251.
Number 2 miles single flight. Qatari 796 Quebec, we can continue further defense, flight level 290 left by Kingston.
Level 290, level back action Qatari 760.
Actually, I don't need the whole runway.
Turkish 9-1, guys, requesting to island record within 10 minutes.
Okay, 10 minutes approved, report and back to the contact.
That's the same thing.
900 meters remaining.
Hello, MSFS2020 descending faster 160.
Before takeoff checklist.
Minimum takeoff fuel.
Verified.
Departure plan.
Not required.
Attendant notification.
Complete.
Electrical.
Roger,
Generators on.
Anti-ice.
And
Off.
they will
PACX.
call you when ready for
Auto.
arrival.
Bleeds.
Engines on. APU off.
Start switches.
Both continuous.
APU.
Off.
Flaps.
CDU 5 indicates 5. Green light.
Start levers.
Idle.
Recall.
Checked.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
Request takeoff clearance.
Tower, EgyptAir 921. Ready for departure. Clear for departure. EgyptAir 921.
I'm a trainer, ready to copy arrival clearance.
MSA3 Diner, you cleared all Dig 1 arrival in Bahrain, expect the ILS runway 30 right.
I'm a trainer, Ordig 1 arrival and expecting the ILS 30 right approach. I'm a trainer.
EgyptAir 921, we are ready for departure when you're ready.
It's the 901 after departure, turn correction, maintain runway heading. Runway 30 right, clear to take off the wind 0104 knots.
Runway heading after departure, runway 30 right is clear for takeoff, EgyptAir 921.
Runway 30 right, final is clear.
Final is clear.
Take the Bahrain QNH, 999 hectopascal.
I'm a trainer, descending 12,000 feet and QNH 999 hectopascal.
Approaching 30 right. On runway 30 right.
Set takeoff thrust.
Thrust set.
Airspeed's alive.
Turkish 9-1,
80 knots.
Checked.
come back there.
V1. Rotate.
Turkish 901 goes well to back. Sorry, 76 Quebec, further descent on advice, and he wanted to destinate the line.
Landing gear up.
Positive right, landing gear up.
Yep.
Engage heading select.
Heading select.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1. Three thousand. 4,000.
Check. Command A.
What? Not quite sure.
Flaps up.
Flaps up.
EgyptAir 921 identified on departure, turning left direct NARMI, continue climb to altitude 9,000 feet.
9,000 feet turning left, direct to NORMI, EgyptAir 921.
Emirates 39, you were set to descend 12,000 feet by or pick.
Oh, so shall I maintain this altitude or should I climb?
No, maintain for now, that's 12,000 feet.
Roger.
EgyptAir 921, you can continue your climb on advisory once you do decimal adjustments of time. Bye-bye.
Thank you for the service. Will be in Unicom, EgyptAir 91.
Assalamu. Emirates 2, Mike Juliet, leaving my straight as offline over to advisory once you do it. Bye-bye.
Go to advisory, Emirates 2, Mike Juliet, thank you for 83, good day.
Good day.
So we're now in Saudi Arabia already. Big country, it's going to take like an hour to cross from east to west.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have now passed 10,000 feet. You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep your seatbelt fastened while you're seated.
Oh, I see Egypt online, but for some reason
Correction, go for it.
Saudi Arabia was online just like 15 minutes ago, so they went offline.
Ten 10,000 feet.
Off the fasten seatbelt sign. You may not be able to move around the cabin. However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened when you see unexpected circumstances.
They are having an event in Cairo, or between Cairo and Roma today, so it will be full ATC coverage. I might actually do one of those. We'll see when I get to Cairo. We'll see. It's 2 hours from now, 3:30, 4, 5, about 6 o'clock my time. That's 7 o'clock Cairo time. I'll see, because I don't want to fly in the dark.
Climb checklist.
Pressurization.
Checked.
Start switches.
Both. Continues.
APU.
Off.
Climb checklist complete.
18,000 feet. Standard set.
Standard set.
You have control.
I have control.
Check.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll soon be passing through the cabin with your meal. On the menu today we have a variety of dishes, full details of which can be found in our onboard magazine inside the seat back pocket in front of you. During the meal service we ask that you return your seat to the upright position as a courtesy to your fellow travellers. Thank you.
starting our in-flight service. We will be serving complimentary drinks and snacks. Please look at the feedback for our list of complimentary and premium drinks. Premium drinks are available for a small charge. Please note that we only accept credit cards.
Niso! How are you doing, my friend? Hello, Flex. Hello, guys. Sorry, I was getting a drink. Hi, Niso. Star Citizen? Where does it show Star Citizen? I changed it. Or, I mean, Restream is supposed to change it automatically. Oh, now I see. How do you nice? Thank you for letting me know. For some reason, this damn thing did not update. Hold on a second. That's really weird. Wow. I don't know what just happened. Yeah, not only the thumbnail. Thank you, Flex. It's also the description. Everything is completely wrong. What the hell happened? Thank you guys for letting me know. And we are flying from Bahrain to Cairo in Egypt. So we are crossing, right now we are flying above Saudi Arabia. And we will be crossing into Sinai, the Asian part of Egypt, turning west. Then we will be descending into Cairo. So, Saudi Arabia right now. I'm gonna show you on the map in a minute. I'm just gonna update. That's really good to hear, Niso. Very good to hear that you're having fun and enjoying your life. Let's see. Well, I think the thumbnail actually is updated to, if I'm not mistaken, it should show EgyptAir Boeing 737. That's what I see in front of me. However, I'm going to change the description. Thank you, Flex. And thank you again, Flex and myself, for letting me know about this catastrophic description and title. I'm changing it right now because things going to be busy. They have some kind of event in Egypt, so it will be so many flights between Egypt and Italy, between Cairo and Rome. So I already see a full coverage. So it will be fun. So shortly we'll be entering the Egyptian airspace. And I will turn on the camera on my instrument so you can guys see if you want. So I believe it's updating now in a second. Except Facebook, because I have a problem with Facebook. Facebook is denying me from going live nowadays. They just decided they don't want me to go live anymore. Yeah, almost 500. But we're still the same people, you know. It's just this little community of ours. It has become more like, you know, between Elite Dangerous and Star Citizen mainly. And some good friends, of course, were just hanging around, like you, Nicer, of course. Just coming in to say hi, no matter which game or simulator. So, but I would say mainly it's Star Citizen now, even more than Elite. Ah, that's stupid Facebook. Problem is, they never told me why. I was engaged in some political stuff and discussions, and usually I would get something like a warning or something, or even if I have some music playing, so I would get a message telling me that I'm doing something against the community. But this time nothing. No one told me anything, and I just can't go online. However, I can stream to Facebook, and I can change my hello Mohsen, good day my friend. So I can go live on Facebook, but the stream will only to me privately. Then after the stream has ended, then I can change the audience to everyone and friends, because I do it for friends and family on Facebook. So so that's the situation with Facebook now. Yeah, very weird. Nice. I don't know. So they won't allow me anymore to edit my audience like I used to. Like I used to click, you know, start streaming. Then I would go into Facebook and change the audience to my friends, or even public if I want. Since last Thursday, I can't do that. So I've been searching everywhere and Googling, asking people around, and I don't know. Looks like it's something they've done. I don't really care about Facebook, to be honest with you. How are you, Mohsen, today? I believe you have a day off. And yes, you can read. You'll be able to read this one. There we go, Mohsen. Okay, guys, it's saying Masr al-Tayran in Arabic, actually, and it means, of course, EgyptAir. No. Facebook is just friends and family, really. Like my family and friends. That's my Facebook. My Facebook is not public. I don't even like Facebook. Like I'm not active on Facebook. Did you see how much money we made yesterday, Mohsen? It was about 2.3 millions we made yesterday. Yeah, I would imagine Facebook is a good tool for marketing. Yeah. But since I'm not doing anything about marketing, it's not really a business, as you know. It's just my hobby. After I'm done with work, day at work, I just stream, so I get people and friends to play with me and get together sometimes. Wait a second, where is this aircraft going exactly? Yeah, there we go. So, right now we are yeah, we're still flying. We're still flying in Saudi Arabia. Okay, I'm getting the zoom book. I can zoom in or out. Yeah, just keep it. Ah, do you mean Star Citizen? Well, it's a breathtaking game. Really beautiful. However, compared to Elite Dangerous, it's for me and for others, it's very small, like only 2 systems. But the amount of details in Star Citizen it's just so beautiful too. Sometimes I would just stand watching a spaceship taking off or docking into a hangar because it looks beautiful. Light, the water effects, the lighting effect, as I said, and everything about Star Citizen is really beautiful and pretty. About the gameplay, it's not really the best. So we came to a conclusion where we said that people working on Star Citizen and designing the things in Star Citizen, they are artists more than gamers or even engineers or something like that. So they would design such a beautiful spaceship, breathtaking to look at, and the lights and colors and everything. But when you come to loading and unloading the cargo bay in this ship, then it's just ridiculous. Seriously, like, come on, people. Yeah, that's Star Citizen. And of course it's in development, and people are attacking Star Citizen, calling it a scam, blah, 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 blah. I'm against that. Star Citizen is not a scam. It's an honest project. And I don't think the developers even ever given a date for a full release. And I personally, I don't think a Star Citizen will ever be a complete game. Like, I don't think so. It's ongoing project, adding stuff all the time, testing new things and engines, whatever this stuff is called. So I don't think it will be released as a full game. Has it bugs? Some bugs, yes. Now it's better than before, but one of the weakest things in Star Citizen is the bug. Some bugs are killers. Like, it's done. There is no gameplay. It's done. Like, if you get stuck somewhere, you will never get out of there. Done. Seriously. Or sometimes you can't retrieve a ship. And if you can't retrieve a ship in a spaceship game, yeah, do the math. That's the biggest issue with Star Citizen, and I really hope they would consider alternative redundancy for the things, like elevators. The game is 90% elevators, really. So consider stairs with the elevators. So if the elevator is not working, we take the stairs. Just, yeah, an example about how Star Citizen can really punish you hard. So imagine a game built on 90% of everything on elevators, and suddenly the elevators, they boom. Then it's doomed. There is no gameplay. It's done. Yeah. But it's overall, it's a beautiful game. Is it worth it? Absolutely. It's cheap. I mean, the whole game, the starter package with the ship I got, it's cheaper than this aircraft I'm flying right now. Seriously. I bought the starter package for $45. This aircraft I'm flying is $75. Not Microsoft Flight Simulator, just this single aircraft I'm flying. So Star Citizen is actually, you can start it as cheap as possible. So it is worth every penny. I never understood this zoom bug. Now I cannot zoom in or out. It's very weird. Ow. Hopefully you didn't spill any water in any electrical devices. Nice. So gotta be careful, man. So 697 is our minibus. Okay, I'll never see it from here. I need to zoom in. Come on. Zoom in, zoom in. Maybe if I click somewhere. No. I don't know if someone else having this problem. Okay, 697. Maybe we can have the approach brief as well. Go. Yeah, good luck zooming out now. Come on. What happened if I reset it? That's really bad. Right. Come on, come on. A little more. A little more. A little more. All right, honey.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speed and altitude restrictions for an ILS approach, finding a flaps 30 landing. Decision altitude is 697 feet. Missed approach altitude is 2,500 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at the gate. Birds are in the area, so we will see and avoid as best as we can. Descent speeds and navigation radius are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Teacher 600, check 1. We have shortcut to Cairo.
DHL 600, proceed direct to Cairo. Charlie Victor Oscar.
Confirm, direct to Cairo.
Affirmative, direct Charlie Victor Oscar Cairo.
Charlie Victor Oscar, DHL 600, thank you.
Are getting closer to beautiful Sinai.
Teaser 308, descent level 240.
240, 308.
Teacher 600, request descent. Teacher 600, stand by. Pitaro 8906, speed 250.
250 knots, Pitaro 8906.
Teaser 308, descent level 220. Contact Cairo Director 119, Episode 050, مع السلامة.
Director 105, مع السلامة.
DHL 600, you are not very high. Descend now, fly level 300.
Descend to level 300, DHL 600.
Teaser 308, speed 22, caution. Speed 310 knots or greater, contact director 119 or decimal 052, مع السلامة.
310 or greater and contact director 119.
DHL 600, descent to level 240. DHL 600, descent to level 240.
I hope you get well soon, Nigel. Why is the connections getting shitty now? Getting closer. So we're in Jordan now. Here's Red Sea.
Level 340 at latitude. EKM maintain level 340. Okay, we are now on flight level 340. You can try to maintain flight level 340 for EgyptAir Bravo. For Bravo, apologize. EKM maintain level 230. 330. Okay, 330. EgyptAir Bravo. DHL 600, contact director 119, Dr. 050, مع السلامة. 119, 050, DHL 600, over the take, Master. Until 25, grade of message terminated, uniform 178, Master.
Control, Safari 56 X-ray, driver 390, inbound, Mike,
Qatar 56, brake air control, radar contact 73900, continue.
Continuing, driver 390, Safari 56.
Crossing the Red Sea, not the Red Sea, just the Gulf. Because actually we will be crossing. So we'll be crossing two of them. This is the eastern one, between Jordan and Sinai. And then you have the second one over there, between, this is Sinai, and then you have Africa over there. Here's the whole Red Sea. Beautiful place. Sharm el-Sheikh is down there. Beautiful. $24 is garbage, is a scam. Like seriously, why anyone would pay more than $100 if you have this one, if you have 2020, like, that's why I feel that I've been scammed, ladies and gentlemen. Microsoft and ASUS has scammed us, like really big time. Okay, now we're entering the Egyptian airspace, but the guy didn't ask me to call it. Okay, not my problem. The hell was that? I heard it. Oh. Disconnected from voice server. Lost server connection. Voice was automatically reconnected. Okay.
Enter 168 negative, departure runway 34 left. Just have to hold short 34 right approach. Okay, You're 0505, Contact Carrier Director 119, this is 050, Master. Over to Carrier Director 119, this is 0500, 05, EgyptAir 454 Bravo, cancel speed section.
Thank you, sir. We are the headwind, so we are trying to maintain it, but not possible. Sorry, EgyptAir 454 Bravo.
No problem.
So, just EgyptAir 454 Bravo for sequence. Can I expect runway 05 center station?
The next check to shall confirm, but most likely it's going to be 05 center.
So, we can expect it or not, sir?
Let me ask them.
Okay.
This guy didn't call me. Not my problem. People should be aware. Or maybe he doesn't want to call me because I'm high. I don't know. He shouldn't. Hello.
Center 45970, cancel level 110, clear, altitude 1 Golf Horizon. Enter 1688, approach runway 34 right, proceed taxi Echo Victor, Victor 1.
Descent checklist.
Minimums.
Set.
VREF and V target.
One 137.
137. 137. Set.
Auto brake.
3. Set.
Recall.
Checked.
Descent checklist complete.
EgyptAir 454 Bravo, descent to level 240. 240 EgyptAir 454 Bravo.
We're going to SIMSA and CSEC.
عربية 605, no further HT, helicom wants to deploy, مع السلامة. عربية 605, مع السلامة.
I will descend. I don't care. Yeah, especially it's not cheap. Totally agree with you, Nigel.
EgyptAir 454 Bravo, contact director 1905, مع السلامة. 1905, مع السلامة, EgyptAir 454 Bravo. All station Cairo will be back in 5 minutes.
Well, it's his problem, not mine.
Enter 1688, you're clear to take a runway 34 left via SIT, climb to level 200. Could you say the frequency for EgyptAir 454 Bravo? 119.05. 119.050 مع السلامة EgyptAir 454 Bravo. مع السلامة. All station Cairo will be back in 5 minutes.
Yeah, I think I had the webcam a couple of times, didn't I? When me and Kenny were fooling around. Yeah, and I had a long beard at this time, and I remember when Kenny saw me the first time on the camera, I said, no, this is not what I expected. Oh. Nah, really, I was tired of shaving my beard, so I just left it. And I still have beard now, but not very long. Getting older. Okay, that's not my fault. Really, this is not my fault, so his fault. He didn't see me coming in. I checked the messages 2 times. He did not ask me to call him, and I'm not calling no one. Let's see how far this will go. If I will land in Cairo without anyone detecting me. Not once, several times. I think it was a couple of times. Wow, my actual face is not, it's not really secret, it's everywhere. Even my profile picture, that's why Kenny said this is not what I expected, because my picture on Twitch, it's a few years. It was taken in Spain a few years ago. So back then I didn't have any beard or anything. Yeah, that's why. So I had it on a couple of times. It's not supposed to be leg and arm. I mean, don't focus on my arm and my leg. Focus in here and in here and in here. I can't quite hide my arms. The whole point is the instrument, not me. Yeah, I don't remember the Discord. I don't really remember Discord. But we're using Discord now like all the time because we play together online, right? So that's the only way we can communicate together. I have a bad feeling about this. I'm not supposed to be descending without his approval. I will do it anyway. So we're leaving Sinai. This is the second part of the Red Sea. So here we are in Asia. Once we cross, we'll be in Africa. Yeah, no, it's not my fault. I'm just trying to think, is it something I should have done? I mean, everywhere in the world, when I get closer to his controlled area, he would send me a message and tell me which frequency I would tune in. Here, no one send me anything. So now I have been, I've crossed the whole Sinai. And no one asked me anything. No question asked. Okay, perfect. You know what I'm going to do? Sorry, I'm going to descend. Tuned in for 05 center. Let's see what will happen. This sound used to scare the hell out of me in real life. You know, when the engine's pulling back at you, you just hear suddenly from woo. They just sound like they're dying, right? Like ooh. مساء الخير Cairo, EgyptAir 921. I'm a little bit confused. No one contacted me.
thrusters. Alitalia 1100 Cairo and low, flight level 400.
Flight level 400 Cairo, Alitalia 1100.
Okay, good luck. I'm not contacting him again.
EgyptAir 103 Cairo and low radar contact. The full flight level 340.
Flight 340.
The reverse thrust is fun. Because usually after you touch down, so it's good. Actually, the scariest part in ISIL would be, you know, right after takeoff, there is a couple of things happen. As you know, one is the sensation when the aircraft start. Of course, it's pitching very up, and the angle is really high when it's taking off, and then it would go. The nose would go down a little bit, right? And that part used to scare the shit out of me, because of course it feels that it's falling to the ground, but it's not. So. I think we need some speed braking. Good luck. I'm descending all the way. Let's go. There we go, 6,000 feet.
Gentlemen, the flight crew has turned on the fastest stop time.
EgyptAir 921 Cairo.
مساء الفل على كايرو. EgyptAir 921, go ahead.
EgyptAir 921 contact director 119
119er 050 for EgyptAir 921, شكرا. There we go. Zero 50, isn't it? Nope. Yep, it is 119er 050. Set. Where are we going? MENLI. مساء الخير على أرض الوطن القاهرة. EgyptAir 921. We're descending from flight level 230 inbound MENLI.
EgyptAir 921 current director inform information Bravo Eastern, expect the radar vectors for the Alex from 05 center. Maintain present heading and continue descent at level 100.
Expecting 05 center, vectoring to 05 center and descending to flight level 100 for EgyptAir 921. Level.
Within 505, contact tower 118.1, bye.
118.1, over the 505, bye, thanks so much.
We need this one on heading. Come on.
The director, good afternoon, with our 8904 88.
Commander Halla is in the house, ladies and gentlemen. What are you talking about, Halla? 250,000. I think we need some speed brakes here. Turning left 270 degrees for EgyptAir 291.
Itaro 894, radar identified, track level 260, information Bravo current, expect radar vectors for the ellipse around May 05 center. Proceed direct Charlie Victor Oscar and correction, descend track level 240.
Descend 240, at 05 center and direct Charlie Unico Tango, it's right.
Charlie Victor Oscar.
Charlie Victor Oscar, it's 8 minutes correct.
With 85 Mike Alpha contact Cairo control 127.
Approach checklist.
Altimeters.
Set.
PACX.
Auto.
Start switches.
Both continuous.
Approach checklist complete.
190 degrees and continue descent at level 60.
60, right, left heading or right heading 190 degrees?
Right heading 190.
Right heading 190, continue descent of 6,000. EgyptAir 454 Bravo.
While getting closer to Cairo, from 05 center we might be able to see the pyramids again, gentlemen. Because 05, just trying to think. We are coming from the east. It depends really where he will send us, but there is a big chance that we'll be able to see the pyramids today. Hold on, I forgot something. 108.9.
FMC is stopped working, so it's not so good. Right now, rather better than trying to grab whatever that.
108.9. Zero 44. Perfect.
1,000.
Check. 10,000 feet.
10,000 feet. Attendance notified.
You know what? I think we need to slow down here. Descend in 60 for EgyptAir 291. You know what? Let's do that. We'll slow down here. I think we have restriction to 6,000.
Store any carry-on items either in the express pocket or under the seat.
I don't remember the restriction. I think it's really not sure. I gotta admit, landing in Cairo is not really my favorite thing to do because there are no stars
10,000 feet.
and it's confusing. 1009. Okay, let's start with traffic.
In a few minutes, we'll be passing through the cabin with landing cards. It's important that you have the correct documentation with your passport by the time you reach the immigration authority.
Ah, we have tower,
so you're
118 decimal
not
open.
unnecessarily delayed at passport control. If you're unfamiliar with the airport, you'll find full details in the magazine situated in the seat pockets in front of you. We'd like to remind passengers smoking is only permitted within the terminal in designated areas. Please ensure you take all personal items and hand baggage with you. Should you have any further concerns, please don't hesitate to ask a member of the crew or the ground staff upon arrival. We'll be happy to assist you. And ladies and gentlemen, as we are approaching our destination, if you have any last-minute purchases that you'd like to make before we close the duty-free bar, please notify a member of the cabin crew immediately.
Descending 4,000 feet, EgyptAir 291. 4,500 for EgyptAir 291. Okay, I guess we can take it easy now. No rush. I'm stressed. I need a drink. Hold on. Hopefully it doesn't call me now.
About 10 for 15 miles, if possible. EgyptAir 454
Roger, maintain present heading.
Thank you. Maintain present heading. عندي مشكلة في البريوت يا كابتن فمش عايز مفاجآت.
ماشي.
That was fun. They told him I have a problem with it, so I don't want any surprises. So that I told them okay.
454 double turn left heading 090 degrees, clear the left runway 05 center, كده you're like 14 of the 95.
5,500. 4,500.
Check.
Left heading 090, clear direct approach of the 05 center, report and establish. EgyptAir 454 Bravo.
EgyptAir 921 turn right heading 300 degrees.
300 degrees for EgyptAir 902. 30 and 0. There we go. Ah, I see the pyramids. I told you. We'll see them. There we go. How many we can count? Because here is a small one, here is a small one. This is one of... I can't recognize this one. What is the big one? I think this... What? Pyramids! Where are the pyramids? Where are the big ones? This is a big one. I don't know. Come on, the zoom. No. Ah, there. Here, there, the big ones. Now we're talking. There are the big ones.
EgyptAir 454 double, use the localizer, noise, turn left heading 010 intercept PM.
Can you say again, please, the heading?
Left turn heading 010.
Left heading 010, EgyptAir 454 Bravo.
How long did you take, Kalla, to do it?
230-235.
Yeah. You see how many small ones? I think we have like over 100 small ones. But of course the big one is a big one. Like the 3 big ones are there. And when we get closer, we'll be able to see Sphinx. Pretty sure. Well, it's not a cold drink. I'm gonna be honest with you, Niso. It's a glass of red wine. So, oh. No, don't worry about it. You're still your age. You're not allowed to drink alcohol, so it is a cold drink. How long did you take, Hala, to do the 400,000 with the rock?
We did 921, going right heading 360 degrees, KITOT, number 2.
Turning 360 and intercepting ILS 405 center, EgyptAir 92.
EgyptAir 454 Bravo, contact tower on number 2 on Bahrain.
There we go.
Could you say again, please?
118.1.
Switching 118, decimal 1, thank you, sir.
Cairo is very weird. As you see, it's complete desert, and then suddenly you have around the Nile green. No, red wine. It was mistake. No one said anything about it in red wine.
If I were 824, are you able to do a right-hand orbit?
Again, please, if I were 894.
Are you able to do a right-hand orbit? Full 360?
It is Sphinx.
Yes, sure. I'm able for holding 360, whatever you like.
Roger, please do a right-hand orbit and continue descent 2,500 feet to reach 1009.
So in real life, you'll see this is the biggest one, not this one.
2,500, 109 for it, for it.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 1.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 5.
EgyptAir 91, confirming the status on the localizer around 057.
Almost established, but yes, okay, established on localizer right now. EgyptAir 291.
Roger, EgyptAir 291, contact tower on number 21.
118.1 for EgyptAir 291. شكرا جزيلا. مساء الخير على أرض الوطن كايرو. EgyptAir 291. We are established on ILS 05 center. Oh.
2500.
مساء الخير على أرض الوطن كايرو. EgyptAir 291. Established on ILS 05 center.
Continue approach number 2, inshallah.
Continue approach number 2 for EgyptAir 291. Let's slow down a little bit here.
Landing gear down. Flaps 15.
Landing gear down. Flaps 15.
Confirm landing 05 right at
05. Hold on, please. That's
Flaps 30.
Flaps 30.
looks like we did a Mason. We are landing for 05 center. Do you want me to disconnect or go around? No, sir. Unable. We are we are approaching 05 center.
Approaching 05 right.
EgyptAir 91, wind speed 30 degrees 11 knots, 5 center clear to land.
Clear to land runway 05 center for EgyptAir 291. I'm not sure how's that possible, 05 center, and it doesn't look like 05 center. Something is not right. This is 05 center over there, so I'm on the right side.
Manual flight.
Minimums.
30 degrees, track flight level 16, 5 center clear for takeoff, 330 degrees 11.
100.
Left turn 33 departure.
Heading 330, flight level 60, on 5 center
30, 20, 10.
Extended.
We're down. That was close.
Deployed.
Manual braking.
Yes, sir. We're taking the next left here. EgyptAir 901.
60 knots.
Checked.
Exit 3 Lima, all short runway 05 left.
Lima, holding short from 05 left, EgyptAir 291. 902. Okay, now I don't understand quite what happened here.
Welcome to
I'm landing on the right and it's showing center.
6:05 p.m. and it's currently about 34 degrees Celsius. Now you can over the light. Information needed until the aircraft has come to a stop and the seatbelt sign is turned off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins. Items may have shifted during the flight.
I'm not joking. I'm set for 05 center. It's right in front of me. I'm not crazy.
Lufthansa 864 after departure, right turn heading 120 degrees, flight level 60, 5 center clear for takeoff, wind 330 degrees 11 knots.
متأكد إنه رايت 120.
لا يا سيدي.
Clear for takeoff 05 center after departure, right turn 120, flight level 60.
Second. EgyptAir 1 Mike Sierra Carrot Tower had already got the ball. EgyptAir 1 Mike Sierra.
Still trying to understand what just happened here. I was set for 05.
Contact air director 119050. مع السلامة.
1905.
I think I understand what happened now. Finally. Come on.
Right 904 Gareth Tower, hello, continue approach from departure. EgyptAir 21 Mach Sierra after departure, left turn heading 330 degrees, climb flight level 60, 5 center, clear for takeoff. Winds 330 degrees, 11 knots.
Clear for takeoff, 05 Andrew 6, takeoff, turn left, June 10,000 meters.
Of course, that was 05 right, but the FMC was configured for 05 center. That's why, so my chart in front of me here is showing 05 right. It's my fault. I didn't change it in the FMC. Yeah, so what happened basically, and I said I was set for 05 center. In the FMC it was 05 center, right? And the aircraft is configured for 05 center. But when the ATC told me 05 right, I did change it on Navigraph in front of me on the chart. So I changed the frequency on the radio to 05 center.
APU on the buses.
But I did not change it on I didn't change it in the FMC. That's why I got so confused.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, hold short on 05 center, hello.
Hold short, for time right now.
EgyptAir 921, cross runway 05 left, left on Tango.
Crossing 05 left and crossing on Tango for EgyptAir 921.
Guitar 8904, runway 05 center, clear to land, 1330.
Approaching 23 center.
EgyptAir 21 Mach Sierra radar contact Cairo direct 119.050, my friend.
119.050.
3 minutes.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha, ready for departure?
Ready for departure, 4 Tango Alpha.
Turkish 4 Tango Alpha behind the landing, Itaro 8350, line up and wait behind the runway departure.
Behind the landing surface, line up and wait surface, 4 Tango Alpha.
EgyptAir 921, contact ground 120.4, master.
120.4 for EgyptAir to 921. Sorry again about this mess. It's my fault.
No, what I am, Habibi.
Very nice, man. So we are going where 120.4. Very nice, man. I mean, you can imagine the horror when like the aircraft is landing in 05 center, right? Everything is correct, and for him I'm approaching the correct runway and everything is good, but imagine the horror for me when I see on my FMC and
welcome to Cairo, left enable, ground 120.4.
and I see 05 center, then he's saying right and I'm coming to center. So it was so scary and messy. But I did ask him quickly, do you want me to approach or go around? I was really ready to push the throttle and go around. But I said continue, because he saw that I was coming in 05 right. And I even got more confused
Thank you, sir.
when I saw that...
Thank you so much for flying into Cairo, bye-bye.
Bye-bye, Unique 122.8. مع السلامة وشكرا على الكنترول. EgyptAir 454 Bravo.
مع السلامة.
مساء الخير على أرض الوطن القاهرة. EgyptAir 921 on Tango.
EgyptAir 921 Cairo ground. مساء النور يا فندم. Would you like channel 2 or 3 for tonight?
Anything close by because I'm so tired.
Roger, EgyptAir 921, I'll give you the closest gate, taxi straight ahead on Tango, then Juliet and Sierra, and then Echo 209.
Tango, Juliet, Sierra to Echo 209 for EgyptAir 921. Thank you.
921, caution of the traffic on your left is not on my frequency.
All right, sir, we see the traffic. I think he's waiting.
894. Zero 894, give way to the traffic. EgyptAir 737-800 is passing you right to left and then taxi left on Tango. Sierra 2, Sierra with E2 and then stand of choice.
Okay, so we're going Juliet to the right.
Traffic passing me left, right, left on Tango, Sierra 2, Sierra Whiskey, and Whiskey 2, sorry, and stand of choice, they stand of already.
Okay, that's Juliet. However, where the hell is Sierra?
Tower 118.1, شكرا والسلام عليكم to Chertovka.
EgyptAir 921, you completely missed Sierra. Continue to Terminal 1 and stand of choice.
Oh, that's my fault then again. I will continue straight ahead, Terminal 1, and choose the terminal. Thank you. Okay, I can't follow this Navigraph chart at all. Where is Sierra? Oh, I see Sierra. Of course. I guess we're just going on there. Yes, yes, I am from Cairo. I was born in Cairo. But I'm not familiar with this airport because I don't fly so often into this airport, so I got confused now. Okay, I see. Just like in real life, to be annoying. So people have to take the bus all the way. All right. Okay. I think she said on the buses, didn't she? Okay, let's turn this off. Thank you. Off, off. Thank you, honey. You're doing a great job today.
The boarding requested.
Very good.
Passengers bus is coming.
Now, let's take a look at this catastrophical landing. You need to see. I would say it's between 250 280 feet per minute. I guess we'll find out now. Not bad at all. 253. Oh, hold on. Why is it pending? 88%. That's weird. Because I forgot the landing light, I think. But anyway, the landing, I'm very happy with the landing. Lately, it has been very good landings, except this shitty one. Because, of course, it's an Airbus. But since the 21st of April, my landings have been really good. Except this one. Where? This one. Even with the 777. CRJ. I guess this one I'm the most proud of, the ATR. Yeah. It comes in period, you see? Like some period I can take a few months with very good landings, and some period like this period here. Shitty. As you see, red. And yellow. But again, it's Airbus, and I don't know how to land an Airbus. But of course, with a Boeing, so I'm very comfortable with this aircraft, as you all know by now. Like, I can handle this aircraft in really extreme situations. The Airbus, I can't land the Airbus straight ahead. Seriously, like if you give me the Airbus A320 with no wind, nothing, stabilized approach, and tell me take over with the side stick, I will fuck it up. So, what's with this dude? Oh, come on people, get into the bus. We don't have all day. The 88%, I can tell you right away. I know why. It's because of two things. First, I use the first officer to retract the landing gear, and there is some problem with this application, so it's not registered. So it's very annoying. It's my fault. I shouldn't have used her for the landing gear, but I did anyway. Do you want to report crew? Yeah. Get out. So that was the first thing, and that's big. So I lost a lot of points because of the landing gear, and when I was landing, I forgot the landing light. I noticed when I was turning on the taxi light, I noticed that I forgot the landing light. So, yeah. So that was bad. However, the landing rate is good, and I see in PACX that our passengers are very happy. Satisfaction is hold on, 72%. What's wrong with these idiots? Because we are 6 minutes late. However, the landing is good. Now they're going home. Where's the captain? Well, I think the captain is already in.
Your crew has departed.
There he is. Okay, I would imagine this is the first officer, that's a girl, and this is the captain. Look how he looks. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for joining. Thank you, Nigel, for joining. It was fun. I had a lot of fun on this flight, except in the end. I got really so confused. But I gotta say, the people in Cairo, all of them, very nice, very funny, and I appreciate flying with them. So, well done. I mean, they didn't get angry or anything. They were really chill and easygoing. So, I'm not often in Egypt. So my experience is really good with the ATC. All right, see you guys at the next one. I'm not sure what I will do, if it will be another flight, probably. There is something I wanted to do, but I'm not sure about the light. It was on my mind, it was the F-35. I was going to do an F-35 flight from Tel Aviv to Athens. So we'll see what will happen. So see you all. Thank you for joining. Bye.